dirt, but kept close. Line drive. And there's 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And downstairs.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a ball line to center. Nice grab. Now Brenton Doyle. Doyle measures 6 feet 4 inches, 220 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Swing and a ground ball, and that's a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel.
Here goes the runner. That's in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Here's a tapper towards short. De La Cruz. Throw to first in time.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Ball 1, no strike.
In the dirt, blocked. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. Hilliard at second with 2 down. In the dirt, throws down to second, but he scrambles back to the bag. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 outs. Runs it up to 90. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Tyler Kinley. And here comes Tommy Edman. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Adley Rutschman. Pitch misses there. 1-0. On the inside corner for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Hit on the ground to short. Tovar sends it across to first, and that quickly 2 away. And now the right fielder, Cameron Meisner. Swings through that.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Fastball for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck. Bottom of the inning. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And it's even up.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
The next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Fought off foul. And the pitch. And fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And there are 2 outs. Thairo Estrada to the plate. That's in there. Strike 1. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Ramirez sizes this one up and makes the play, and that's out.
Pitching for the Rockies.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Angel Chavin.
Chip Daly.
This one in the air. Farmer. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1. And now the center fielder, Mickey Mantle. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swung on, belted. That one is back. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at third. At the plate, Elly De La Cruz. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. Late swing, foul to the left. That one outside. Ball 3. Swings through it, and that's. And we're back. Now here's Nolan Jones.
Now pitching.
The left-hander on now, Mark Davis.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And that's a strikeout.
Nice try, Ramon.
That was pretty nasty. Jacob Stallings swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Chopped on the ground, and that's just foul. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Doyle in the box now, no balls and a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Can't get there, base hit. Throws to second, and he's out.
Got him, that's
Cut
out.
down.
Pitching for the Rockies.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Scott Alexander.
Scott Alexander.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. It's out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 2-0. And now, Terry Pendleton. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Up the middle, finds its way through, base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Number 38. Victor Vodnik.
Substitution now at first base. On to pinch run,
Number
Craig
7.
Biggio.
Craig Biggio.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Runner on the move. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Biggio around third. He will score. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. Grounded out his first time. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Vodnik, a 6-foot righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And that misses. And the count is 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is inside, and the count's full. Tap back to the mound. The throw to second is offline, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Cameron Meisner getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Almost got him. In the air, left side. Hilliard settles under it. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Sam Hilliard. Stan Musial getting loose there. He's now in the game at first. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
All these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Tovar up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. 6 straight outside the strike zone. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Emmanuel Clase.
But I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game.
Pendleton over to Edman. On to first, double play.
And it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game. A shutout in this. just about ready to go. And today's starter, Kumar Rocker.
The shortstop.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. The shortstop takes the ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stay.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. He's safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Next offering misses. 1-2 to count. Higashioka tries to block it, but it gets away. Man at second. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. First pitch misses. Now this is in the air down the line. Langford sizing this one up. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Sean Armstrong.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And it gets down for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Tommy Edman, the next to hit, takes outside. Two outs. That one the other way, and it stays fair. The throw to third, and that's a 2-out double.
He was all over that one. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch.
He's got it, and that is out. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. And that one fouled off.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That one misses, and it's 1-2. Got him
Nice
swinging. It's a
Ramon.
strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Slap the other way, foul. 1 out, base is empty. And a curve is down and in. Strike 3,
Nice
and that's
try,
2 in a
Ramon.
row.
Batting third.
Seager stands in now.
Corey Seager.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Mantle has this one sized up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning.
Pitching for the Rangers.
Welcome back, and we've got a new
Number
arm on the mound to
62.
start the second. Robert Garcia.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Gets it to first. Going up on down. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track.
Ball one.
And that's down and away. Breaking ball
two.
misses down and away. Swing and a miss. And a count 2-1.
2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
There's a swing and a drive. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? Base is empty, one away. And now Mickey Mantle. That one the other way. Simeon handles, throws to first. That's the second out. So the lineup flips over. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. There's the strike.
He got away with one there, but he
Ball
knows
one.
he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Clips the corner, and it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field.
The batter, the designated hitter, Jose Ramirez.
So 2 down. Now it's the
pitching for the
DH,
Rangers.
Jose Ramirez.
Number
0 for 1
60.
so far. Elly looking to steal. Pitch in for a strike.
Win.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. De La Cruz at second with 2 down.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a
that's
ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
To the right side, and that chance handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back in Arlington,
Leading off
and now the
for
first
Rangers,
baseman,
the
Jake
first
Burger.
baseman, Jake
Burns back to work.
Burger.
Back to right. Meisner sizes this one up, puts it away for the out. Here's Josh Young. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
the
The
count.
part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. Kyle Higashioka in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a
0-1.
called strike. And that's a little bit high. And now it's even 1-1. On the ground to third. Slings to
He's
first.
out.
That ends the inning.
Now pitching for the Rangers.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the
Number
mound.
77.
Luke Jackson.
Pretty
Luke
tight game, so they're looking for
Jackson.
quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Simeon toss
He's
over to
out.
first. 1 up, 1 down. David Ortiz now at the plate. Right side, hard hit. Burger steps
him.
on the bag. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. Tommy Edman at the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Jackson, 33 years old, a former 1st-round pick back in 2010. Out there to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Here's Adley Rutschman. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Carter makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. And now the DH, Josh Smith.
Well, these Rangers definitely being aggressive at the plate.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Mark Davis. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And that skips into there.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Adolis Garcia stands in now, looks at that one inside. That's too low. 2-0. And it's fouled away. Swings and misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swings through it for the K. And they're down to their last out. Evan Carter stands in now and watches strike 1. Now 1-1. They're down to their final strike. The Rangers down to their final strike.
2 strikes.
Swing and a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Wyatt Langford. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him! And that's the ball game. 2-0 your final. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's Florida taking on the Houston Astros. All right, ready to get underway. Now it's the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Well,
in the air, left field, down the line. And that'll get down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Jose Ramirez. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
1-0.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Man at second. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? And they take the lead. It's 2-0.
when you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Now pitching for the Astros.
And here is David Ortiz.
Number 63, Caleb Orts.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Kicks and deals. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. And here comes Tommy Edman. And that is out of play. And that one hammered Myers. Raging back towards the wall. And it bangs off the top of the wall. One run is in. Stuck in a rundown trying for home now. And he's got no chance. He's out. Here's Adley Rutschman. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
0-2.
And he chases that one. That's out number 2. Cameron Meisner will hit next. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
No ball.
Runner at second. 2 down. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2
I don't
strikes.
think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Myers settles under it and makes. Here's the shortstop at the play. Jeremy Pena. Inside. And that's ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That misses, and it's 2-1. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Yainer Diaz, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Here's a high chopper. Edman tosses to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
First offering, and it
that's low.
just
That's a ball.
misses.
Oh, yeah.
2 out, space is empty. And
Yeah.
strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Cuts and
Nice.
misses.
Now pitching for the Astros.
New inning getting started. Now the left
Number
fielder,
62.
Manny Ramirez.
Bennett Sousa.
And the first
1 ball,
pitch
no
misses
strikes.
for ball 1. Other thing in this park, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit
1-1.
to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Out to center. Nabs it, and there's 1 down. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Mickey Mantle. In the air, right field. McCormick pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2
Now
down.
batting, the shortstop.
Back to the top of the
Ellie
lineup. And now
De
the
La
shortstop,
Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz. A single and a run scored and a walk.
Yeah,
And a
what?
swing and a miss there.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I wouldn't
No
throw him
balls,
another breaking
2
ball.
strikes.
Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ground ball, left side. Paredes fires over to first. Third out. Back here in Houston, here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Alright.
And that's in for a strike.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. Third player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the 2 others, and that's some great company, Boog.
And now it's Christian Walker. Pitching change here, Mark Davis.
Now pitching.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend
Ball,
with.
that's
The
high.
hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Fouled off left side.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit
That
right
is
there.
it.
Good hustle
Victor.
getting down the line.
Victor.
And
Pendleton over to second. How about that double play?
if you blink, you might miss it, and that's the magic of the 5-4-3 double play. It happens so fast, which is a huge reason why this is such a delicate sequence.
And he's got it in right field for the 3rd out, so that'll do it.
Now pitching for the Astros.
We're back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the
Number
mound,
50.
Taylor Scott. He
Taylor.
has a great slider with tons of movement. Ramirez
1-0.
in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1 and 2's the count.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw. On the money. Nice play. Now the 3rd baseman, Terry Pendleton. That one to first. And it stays fair. So digging in, David Ortiz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first
That's
pitch
inside.
misses
That's a
for
ball.
ball 1. Scott, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. And another
Oh,
ball.
that's outside.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's 2 away. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Doubled in his first AB. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. Go away! He made him pay for that one, and they add to their
Now
lead.
pitching
It's
for the
5-zip. And now the catcher
Number
comes up to
66.
him. Adley Rutschman.
Shaw.
Off the
Ball.
mark there.
1-0.
1-0.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And the batter now, Cameron Meisner. And that one fouled off.
Ball.
Rutschman off of first with 2
1-1.
away.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Safe.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Off the bat, that one,
Runner takes off.
Yeehaw!
Pitch in for a strike. Throw.
Hey,
Save.
throw.
And there's a foul ball. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one back. He's there. He's got it. And that's the third. Back here at Daikin Park. And the batter now, Jake Myers. Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that
0-1.
one. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different.
Nice
Like,
try,
you're left-handed,
Ramon.
but you hit right-handed.
Chas McCormick batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
0-1.
Next offering
Ball, that's
upstairs. And delivers
No, that's
outside. 1 out, base is empty. And a
Right.
big swing and a miss.
2-2.
Got him looking
Nice
for the
try,
K.
Ramon.
Now only 1 out remaining. Pena batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Just
Ball.
missed. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that is the ball game.
Well, he held them down for 2 solid innings, recording 6 outs in this game. Really nice job of executing his pitches, really just playing catch with the catcher, throwing whatever was put down, and letting the defense do some work behind him.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Laced into left. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Elly on the move. On a line. And that should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score. That holds the runner at second base.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now Terry Pendleton. And that one lifted in the air center field. He makes the grab. One away. So here's the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. Hit on the ground to the right side, and foul ball. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Gurriel sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Tommy Edman at the plate. And that one fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Here's a high fly ball out to center. McCarthy under it. And that is that. Bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Fought off foul. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. And there's 1 down. This is Corbin Carroll. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Ball, that's in.
Outside with a breaking ball. Swings and misses. And the count is 3-1.
1 strike.
Fly ball center field. Mantle. Drops into the glove. 2 down. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Ramirez pulls it down. And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Justin Martinez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing. Bringing a foul straight back. To the right side, Naylor. He takes it on his own. 1 out in the second. Cameron Meisner, the next to hit. Ball 1 there. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. On the ground to short, Perdomo. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. Manny Ramirez getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1's the count.
Lifted in the air, right field. Carroll makes the play, and it's out. Back here in the desert, here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. That misses.
1-1.
And the count even 1-1. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. That one is gone. And now it's Josh Naylor. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Got him looking. And that. The 0-1. And that one in the air center field. That's out number 2. Now up next for Arizona, Adrian Del Castillo.
Nope,
and that one a little below the knees.
1-0.
And that is ball 1. Just
That's
missed.
upstairs.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Just
full
missed.
count.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Pitching for the Diamondbacks.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer,
Number 37.
Kevin Ginkel.
Kevin
Digging in, Mickey Mantle.
Ginkel.
Late on that fastball.
Well, a come-and-get-me
0-1.
fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And fouled off. The 0-2. That's
1 ball,
inside.
2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Brings it in, and there's one away. Now at the plate, Elly De La Cruz. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swung on, belted. On a dead sprint, racing back. To the warning track, makes the catch. Here's Jose Ramirez. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
Doubled his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. And a foul ball. The pitch. Smoked on the ground to second. Tosses to first. Out number 3. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Mark Davis into the game.
He's got a wicked
Now,
breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his
No,
go-to
that's foul.
pitches when he needs an out.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And he dodges that fastball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him swinging
Nice
for the
try, Ramon.
strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Geraldo Perdomo, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Right through there for a strike. Headed down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. That one missed. Strike 3, and
Nice
that's
try,
2 in a
Ramon.
row. Next to hit for Arizona, Jake McCarthy. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Swing and a miss. McCarthy checks his swing, appeal to third. Nope, he held back. Next offering way off the plate. Sets him down looking.
Now pitching
Back
for
here
the
at Chase
Diamondbacks,
Field, and now it's switch hitting
Number
third
33.
baseman Terry Pendleton.
AJ Puk.
And that's fouled off. That one way outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's ripped for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Ortiz, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Alex Bregman. Runners at the corners for him with nobody out. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And another ball.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Ball 4, he walked in. And that'll keep the line moving. So bases all loaded up. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Tommy Edman. Golden opportunity right here. And the first offering is not close.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, 1 hitter at a time.
So a change being made out at second. Pinch running here, Craig Biggio.
Craig Biggio.
Fly ball down the line. Squeezes it. Runners tagging from second and third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. It's 2-1. Here's Adley Rutschman. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time.
Rutschman.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
On the ground to third. Off balance feed. There's one. What a double play that. And we're back. Now here is Corbin Carroll. So coming into the game now on defense, Stan Musial. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Musial.
Also into the ball game, Francisco Lindor. He's in at shortstop.
Francisco Lindor.
Davis back to work. And that one misses up and in. Ball one.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you got to get him up to third.
Now pitching.
Billy Wagner taking over on the mound. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Marte in the box now. Takes strike one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch is in the dirt.
1 ball,
Now 1 and 2.
2.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. In plenty of time to first, and that is a big first out. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Little chopper rolls foul. The winning run on second base. Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play.
1 ball,
In
2
the
strikes.
dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Swing and
Nice
a
try,
miss.
Ramon.
Struck him out. And Arizona with just 1 out left. Naylor in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Nope.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And that'll do it.
Kind of a strange win, only 3 hits, so they definitely weren't firing on all cylinders there. Great pitching.
Hello and welcome. Thanks. Just about set to go. And towing the slab, Matt Waldron.
This guy's got a really good knuckleball, and I wouldn't be surprised to see some of the switch hitters facing him today bat from the same side. That's the way that you can kind of neutralize that pitch.
Steps on first for the out.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
The count.
Got him. 2 gone. Now the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. In the air to left down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. And that one up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off.
And he got him. Strike three. Back here at Petco Park. So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Arias.
That's out.
That misses. 1-0. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. On the ground to first, Ortiz. And he takes it himself for the out. And here is Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill.
That's in for a strike.
Well, Boog, we got Burns working on the mound in this one, and he's a guy that rose through the minors rather quickly. Drafted back in 2016, and he made his major league debut just 2 seasons later. That's a fast climb, and he's been able to conquer lots of challenges thrown his way.
1 out, bases empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. On the outside corner for a strike. 0-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Started after it. Appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. In the air, right field. Meisner on the move. And puts the squeeze on that one. Back here in San Diego. Second inning set to go. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time and quickly one away in the second. And here comes Tommy Edman. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work. This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him.
And he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how the they score it. 2 outs, runner at first. Cameron Meisner digs in now. So a change being made at first base. And here's the pinch runner, Craig Biggio.
Number 7, Craig Biggio.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And that one hit to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That's the third out. Craig Biggio, the new catcher now. Manny Machado up to the plate.
Way to go. For the Padres, the third baseman, Manny.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
Ball 2.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Ripped on a line. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's
Xander.
about the process. He did
Well
everything
done.
right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Now on the bump, Lee
Now
Smith.
pitching.
And we all know about his
Lee
slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Look out. And it hit him. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Fouled off. He was late. No score here in the second. That misses. 1-1.
I got one ball, one strike.
Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99. Got him swinging
Nice
for the
try,
K.
Ramon.
Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 2 outs. This one in the air right field. And that will end the inning.
Pitching for the Padres,
Back now and on the mound, the
Number 40.
closer, Jason Adams.
Jason Adams.
Manny
one,
Ramirez,
no strike.
the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now the center fielder, Mickey Mantle. Rips that one center field. Brings it in. 2-away down.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
De La Cruz at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that
0-1's
one.
the count.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
And a swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count.
0-2
Sure,
in the
you've got
count.
4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Merrill sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Jason Hayward. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through that one.
0-2.
Swings
Nice
and
try,
misses.
Ramon.
Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3. Luis Campusano swings through it for
0-1
strike
count.
1. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Off the
That's a
mark
ball.
there. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
That one hit to right. Makes the catch for the second out. Luis arrives.
First baseman
Stands
number
in.
4.
Grounded
Luis
out his first time up.
Arraez.
In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Just
Ball, that's off the
missed.
plate.
Now pitching.
New pitcher now, Mark
Mark.
Davis.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
1 ball. Two strikes.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Swings and misses. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras.
Pitching for the Padres,
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start
Number
the fourth,
56.
Jeremiah Estrada.
Jeremiah Estrada.
Ramirez
1-0.
stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And that's
Outside, that's
outside.
the ball.
And now 2-0.
I know it's 3-0, but I'm letting him swing here if he likes the pitch. Why not?
And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single on the board first. It's 1-0.
Always feels amazing getting a job done
Pendleton.
when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Back-to-back singles, that pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Stepping in, David Ortiz. Grounder might be 2. Off-balance feet, there's 1. And that's 2.
Well, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Definitely one of the bigger ones in this game. So that double play is going to be one we look back on when this thing is over. Big-time execution both on the mound and in the field to get 2 right there.
Edman swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now here is Craig Biggio out to short. They get the force. Third out. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Merrill. Lifted in the air out to left. Ramirez. And it's caught for the out. So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Fly to right his first time. And ball 1. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off. Oh, and now a wild pitch. Biggio sends it to first. Padres with only 1 out remaining. Here's Machado.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Now pitching.
So they turn things over to the righty, Justin Martinez.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it. I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. 2-0 your final. Now it's going to be Elly De La
For
Cruz.
the Centurions, the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And that's how this game gets started. Slapped foul. Just off the outside edge. Going to count 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside, 2 and 2. And that's too high.
Count.
Ground ball right side. What a stop. To his knee, the throw, and very nicely done for the out. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Snags it for the second out. And now Terry Pendleton. And first offering is fouled off.
A little tardy on that foul. Fastball is going to have to get it going a little quicker, get that front foot down.
On the ground, there's Hernandez handling the chance. That ends the frame. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pages.
Ball 1.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
That's way outside. And now 3-0. That's through there for a strike. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. The batter now will be Will Smith.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit, and it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. A little out front there as he swings through it. Pages on at first, nobody out. That one is absolutely belted, and that gets down into the gap. Runner around third. Relay throw home. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Man at second. The shortstop takes the ball. The rare K for Mookie. And now Teoscar Hernandez at 96. That pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Meisner makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He's saving extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Freddie Freeman in the box now. No balls and a strike.
An at-bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Ramirez. Top of the second at the plate, David Ortiz. Sasaki back to work. Hard hit right side. Throw on to Freeman. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Not close with that one. Ball two.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
This looks like extra bases. Lead runner around second. Here comes Edman around third. He'll score easily.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Pretty much a model swing on him.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Tanner Scott.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now a chance for Cameron Meisner. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first without a throw. Let's see how they rule this one. First and second, one out. Manny Ramirez will hit next.
Ramirez.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. The relay. Now here's an easy out with a pair of runners stranded together. Things getting a little messy on the bases. Next to hit, Mickey Mantle. Strike one.
0-1.
Up and in, and it's 1-1. Meisner on third with two out. Way out front for strike two.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here at Dodger Stadium, Tommy Edman at the plate. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there. A shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Over to first. And they get Edman for the out. Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Now pitching.
Justin Martinez will take over here. Just missed. There's a strike. One out, bases empty. Outside low, 2-1. Just missed. That one in triple digits.
Got a full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again.
Nice throw, out with 100. Foul ball there. Now the 0-1. And a good eye there. And he grounds one back up the middle into the outfield. Base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Triple digits.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back
Dodgers,
to start the third, and there's a new arm on the
Number
mound,
38.
Kirby Yates.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Now batting.
Here's Jose
Designated
Ramirez.
hitter, Jose
Fly to left his first time.
Ramirez.
Swing and a miss as he was out
0-1
front
the
that
count.
time. De La Cruz stands at second with no outs. And a foul ball. Yates, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. De La Cruz up to third on the wild pitch.
Heads up base running right there.
Way outside, and that's ball 2. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Now here is Terry Pendleton. That's out to center field. Edman makes the catch. One down.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
On the mound now, Evan Phillips.
Number 59.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Rojas to Betts at second for one. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. And that's down and away. And that is out of play.
Now
Raleigh
pitching.
Fingers gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Struck him
Nice
out
try,
swinging. Nasty
Now
fourth
batting,
ball for
catcher,
strike 3.
Will.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Raleigh is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. And strike 2.
2 strikes.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball.
Nice
and
try, Ramon.
when it's down in the zone, it's on
Now
the ground.
batting,
So
shortstop,
it's their last
Mookie
chance in this one. Here's Mookie
Betts.
Betts. Just off the inside edge. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. And strike 1 to Mookie Betts.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's
Hit to right, and that should do it. That's the ball game. And your final. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La
For the
Cruz.
Centurions, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Batting second, the
Runner in
designated
scoring
hitter,
position,
Jose
no outs.
Ramirez.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. It's out of here. A 2-run blast. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0. Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. That one fouled off.
part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. That one missing inside. Check swing. Went around. It's 2-2.
2-2.
And that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way.
A new pitcher in the game, Sam Bachman.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
David Ortiz now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
That's a ball.
Swinging a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Full count.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Next offering misses down and away.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2
Ortiz
balls, 1 strike.
Gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And it finds its way through for a hit. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
Ball, that's down.
This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Swing and a ball popped up. And that's a foul ball. Just missed. Second and third here. No outs. And that one. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Jose Quijada on a pitch out of the pen here.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
That one lifted to left. Ward drifts towards it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down. Manny Ramirez now at the plate. First pitch
That's the ball.
misses.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but
1-0.
this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it. There's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Trout sizing it up. Makes the catch. And that is back in Anaheim. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Just
That's the ball.
missed. Gore in his 4th year.
1-0.
26 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2017.
Hey.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2. Ball.
And it falls. So a man on base to start the inning.
High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall in the back.
Now pitching.
So they turn to their closer, Emmanuel Clase.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Strike on the outside. 0-2 now. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Next one is off the plate. And the count is even, 2-2.
2-2.
Got him looking.
Nice try, Ramon.
And that's the first out. And now batting, Mike Trout. A little bit high. And it's 1-0.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, at the very least, if you can find a way.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Now, Zach Neto. Right through there for a strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Touches the corner at 100. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here comes Travis d'Arnaud.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And that is the inning. Mike Trout doing Mike Trout things. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Brock
Now
Burke.
pitching for the Angels.
And now it's going to be
Number
Mickey
46.
Mantle.
Brock Burke.
Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run.
He's out.
Nicely done for the out. So the batting order turns over. Elly De La Cruz getting ready to hit. Slider right there.
Wow, no fair right
It's
there.
0-1.
I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Foul ball still 0-2. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. The shortstop
1-2.
takes the ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And
Foul
that
ball.
is a foul ball. That one the other way. Rengifo whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Jose Ramirez, the next to hit. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right
Now
there.
batting.
Timing on the
Third
swing was
baseman,
good. Able to
Gary
shoot the ball up the middle.
Pendleton.
Didn't square it up as much as he probably would
Now
have
pitching
liked,
for
but
the
that's a
Angels.
good approach paying off.
Number 44.
And the batter now, Terry
Yes.
Pendleton.
Shot.
And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw and save. Couldn't recover from the
The first
misplay.
baseman, number 34,
First and second,
David
2 outs.
Ortiz.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. RBI single his last time up. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. That one ripped, but foul. Oh, and he hit him.
That hit him. Batter, take your base.
Now batting. Second
Two
baseman,
outs,
Tommy
bases full.
Edman.
And here is Tommy Edman. Doubled his first time up. And that one fouled off. Fought off foul.
One ball, two strikes.
Two outs. Bases are full.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
That one down the line. Base hit. One run is in. Now the second run is in. It's 5-2.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for that.
Next pitch just misses, and the count is 1-2.
1-2.
And misses
Ball,
inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Line drive. Zips it to first. They limit the damage here. Back here at Angel Stadium. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Yoan Moncada. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Cut on and missed at 101. And the count is 0-2.
Nice
Swing
try.
and a miss struck him out. Here's Joe Adell. Just missed. He swings and fouls one off. And that's off the outside edge. 2 balls and a strike. Hit in the air, right field. And it falls.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more like.
Now pitching.
Justin Martinez
Justin
gets the ball now.
Martinez.
Pickoff throw. Adell back easily. Jorge Soler up at the plate. This one high in the air to left center. Mantle sizing this one up. Corrals it. Out number 2.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And that misses. And now it's even 1-1. And a swing and a miss there. Just off the outside corner. And the count's even at 2. And they'll do it again. And a swing and a miss.
Pitching for the Angels.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Hans Kraus. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. And there's a ball.
1-2.
And that one
That's
is
a ball.
inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And the leadoff man aboard. So up next, Manny Ramirez. Check swing called strike. And that's strike one.
Well, these guys doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're putting together strong at-bats with good contact, and 5 of their hits have come on the ground. That's a lot of ground ball base hits.
Throw to first. Meisner back on a dive.
And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So digging in, Mickey Mantle. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Man at second. In the air, left field, Ward. And there's 2 down. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Victor Mederos.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Line drive, base hit down the line. Coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single. It's 6-2.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Mederos keeping him close. And the batter now, Jose Ramirez. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. De La Cruz on at second with 2 down. That one ripped. And
That's a foul
as it bangs off the fence. The other way, Moncada. Over to first, and Ramirez. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. And he blows that one by him at 100. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
Tried hitting 101 and it wasn't happening. That's a strikeout. Ward stands in now and watches strike one. That one finds the corner, and the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Angels with only 1 out left. Look out. Almost got him upstairs. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. The Angels down to their final strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game.
They were ready early on. Just a 3-inning game, but we saw a lot of action. That was as much as slug.
So almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Robbie Ray.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
All right, ready to go here. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Elly De La Cruz. Shortstop takes the ball.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Elly happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to
dives, and he can't hang on. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
One ball, one
in
strike.
the dirt, but kept close. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. So up next, Terry Pendleton. There's a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it gets by him.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And that one ripped to left. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. Righty reliever out of the pen, Sean Jelly.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Tommy Edman in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And fouled off.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here's Adley Rutschman. Sliced hard but foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting.
And now this is down for a base hit. Around third. He'll score. Ramos hurries it back in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Big RBI for him right there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 runs in. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. And it's 4-0.
Oh, that's a big at-bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now, Manny Ramirez. Ground ball up the middle. They take the force out. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Back here at Oracle Park. Now the third baseman, Matt Chapman. First pitch, and he just misses. Score, a 6'2 southpaw. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Brett Wisely, the next Giant to hit. And that's a little high. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Fires over to first. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Elliot Ramos. And that's in for a strike. Next
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses, and 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Pitching for the
Welcome
Giants.
back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to
Number
start the
68.
second. Eric Miller.
Eric.
And we all know about his slider. It's just
Miller.
filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very
Ball one,
high,
no
and it just
strike.
breaks a ton.
Mickey Mantle, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. He was late there, strike 1.
Boom,
1-1.
that's cheddar, baby.
Swings through that one.
He can live up in the zone
1 ball,
all
2
game
strikes.
if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. That one missed. And that's
Thank you.
outside. On the ground to the
That ball's
left.
foul.
And foul ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Here's Jose Ramirez. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Two down, nobody on. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Well, he found himself behind in the
pitching
count
for
right
the
there, but he
Giants.
didn't give in. He wasn't
Number
able to elevate
65.
it, but he put a great swing on
Wendell.
it. Right on time, good
Whoa.
balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Next to hit, Terry Pendleton in the dirt.
0-1.
Up the middle, and that's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Back-to-back base
The
hits.
first
He kind of
baseman,
muscled that
number
one out there.
34,
Didn't get the
David
barrel with it, but the
Ortiz.
important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
Digging in, David Ortiz. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count. Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Ramirez, the lead runner out at second. Pendleton on at first with 2 down. Line drive, base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. And here comes Tommy Edman. Fly to left his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Next pitch
that's
is
out.
outside. Bases loaded, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2, and digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
On to.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Meisner snags it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And they get Adames for the out. 2 down, bases empty. So here's Wade now. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Stepping in, Patrick Bailey. Out to short. They get the force. That's the. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Spencer Bivens. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored.
Number 76.
And it's fouled away.
Well, these players really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
Up the middle. To first, leadoff hitter gone in the third. So digging in, Cameron Meisner. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Yastrzemski going back. You can kiss it goodbye. He'll touch them all. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that. And probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And now, Manny Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One down, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Out to short. Yeah, they get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's the third. That's out number 3. As we go to the last of the third, and digging in for San Francisco, Gerard Encarnacion. And that's in there at the knees. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Rutschman on to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. Mike Yastrzemski, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And that one popped in the air, left field. Ramirez makes the play. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that'll do it.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to